Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho. Wait.
That's a little early.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
That's still like another season early,
Boo!
Rob. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. You found it.
This time of year at Walgreens, you get confused because you never know.
Even Michael's, too.
Michael's, sure. You get things they're a couple seasons ahead, so I got a little confused there. Halloween is coming up. It's really close to Halloween. Today we have, of course, world famous Lothario of cinema.
Is that even a word?
Yes, that's a word.
Can you use it in a sentence, please, besides world famous Lothario? I've never heard it before.
Yeah, like Richard Gere was a Lothario in American Gigolo.
I don't know if I want to be associated with that.
Anyway, world famous. Working his way up now.
Yeah?
We got 3 Columbia College people here tonight.
Oh, yeah?
And
it's like a
one
reunion.
chinchilla.
I feel like Cheech could have applied and graduated there.
He could have gone there.
Yeah, very easy to get in.
He would have gotten the grant. So, you're working your way up. You're doing some production assistance. You're producing. Live producing.
I was a line producer on a senior thesis film just a week ago, and oh my god, that was a nice little experience there.
Very good. Very good. It's good to have you back. It's been a while.
Oh, it has been. It's been way too long. I've missed it.
Yeah. We did a live podcast. I had to take my brother out and to Elgin and do a live broadcast. We did it on the martial arts. We kind of did the martial arts thing again.
Yeah, a Kung Fu episode, yeah.
I liked the sound effects. It was fun.
Always good.
Hey! Yeah.
Cut his other arm off.
Got his other arm. Yeah, that was super fun. So now we have with us today also Mr. Matt Storc. I'm going to call you an indie horror filmmaker. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Are you an indie an entrepreneur? I'm trying to think of the Lothario, an independent film Lothario.
I'll take that too. I'm fine with it. I'll embrace it.
Okay. You're the ringmaster Ned of the independent horror film. Matt, I'm not going to read the whole thing unless you want me to. But you do. I met Matt doing these. Not the Windy City Horrorama Film Festival, the thing that was at the, was it on Broadway? The
trash movie nights.
Trash movie nights. Yeah. And I went to one, and I was like, oh, this is my thing.
And you've since been back to our Bucket of Blood screening,
right?
And then we've brought you into Horrorama as well. So.
Horrorama. Yeah. Matt does a festival called Windy City Horrorama, which is really well curated, and then Bucket of Blood. You'll always see a couple of crazy movies. Just saw a couple last time. There was the indie one. Where were they at? Is it Oklahoma? Or no, that might have been sorry, I'm mixing that up with the comfort films. The last two, I think, were
the Indiana movie.
Indiana. It was an Indiana movie.
Yeah, Girl in the Crawl Space.
There you go.
And then what did we put that with? Rats.
Rats was really good.
Yes.
Have you seen Rats?
I've never even heard of Rats.
Italian.
Yes, 1984.
Ooh.
It's very, derivative of a post-apocalyptic, because like a Road Warrior kind of thing.
But
it's
giant
just rats.
Oh, just
they're
rats.
They're not giant.
Okay.
They're just regular size, but there's just a hell of a lot of them. So I think they're speaking about the whole society getting, kind of reminds me of a Pier Pasolini, what he was trying to say with Cello, 120 Days.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that feels much darker.
No, it was not. It was funny. It was, and I love when they have character names for films. and they had plenty in that film. It was just like every character was like their own preset, you know.
It hit all the marks of all.
Hit all the marks.
Yeah, the asshole guy, the guy in charge, the nice guy, you know.
Wasn't there the girl Chocolate? Wasn't she just called Chocolate?
There was something along those lines, yes.
Was she called Chocolate because she was sweet?
She was African American.
Oh.
And sweet, too.
Okay.
But it's 1984 Italian horror, so they were like, Chocolate, that one.
Yeah. And there was the hysterical chick.
Mm-hmm.
She just couldn't handle anything. It was crazy. Yeah, it was one of those films where you could have said at any moment, why did you just leave? But then they stayed with the rats. I don't know. You know, it's whatever the script calls for. It wouldn't have been much fun without the rats killing everybody.
Well, obviously, then it'd just be like My Dinner with Andre, but without
rats.
the rats. Yeah, without the rats.
Yeah. Go back in the kitchen. Yeah, like what's the animated film with the
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille, right. Ratatouille.
Wait, so these
meets 120 days of the Parapascal.
There's like so many rats just cooking for people?
Yeah, but it was the people that got cooked.
Okay.
Which was kind of interesting. We're getting way off. So I can't stop talking about that. Matt turned me on to the action cinema of Uganda, Hollywood.
Yes.
Captain Alex.
Love Captain Alex.
Oh my God.
Captain Alex and Bad Black.
Two
of the finest films in cinema.
Just amazing.
Honestly, yeah.
This doctor needs borders. I love that stuff. It's
yeah.
So brilliant. Yeah. So there's some community in Uganda, or it's the whole town is just training to be in these movies.
Yeah, Hollywood. It's amazing.
Hollywood. It's so crazy. And there was the guy from New York or something, the white guy that went there and just
is now an action star in Uganda.
There's a god out there.
Oh my God. So that's funny. That's great. Just so many great movies that I never would have, seen. And then some that I hadn't seen in a while. Okay, what was the one with the ninja? No, the Gymkata.
Yes.
Oh my!
We did that one some years ago. Yes.
So great with the Olympic star. What was it?
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, not Bart Connors, but one of those.
It's the gymnastics martial arts movie, and it's wonderful.
It's just crazy. Yeah, that one is amazing. So these are gems that Matt uncovers.
That's sort of our goal with everything we do. With Windy City Horrorama and the screenings that we do at Bucket of Blood, it's always about uncovering something or dusting something off that maybe hasn't had a lot of love lately. It's about screening stuff that isn't screened all the time.
Yeah.
That's sort of my idea behind it.
That's good. I love it. I love the stuff.
Yeah.
So, what was the other one I was thinking about? Of course, Gymkata was fantastic. And then there was some film that you showed on the crappy movie nights that was animated, and then the cars were flipping. It was like...
Oh, I already know what you're talking
combination
about.
Of terrible...
Amazing Bulk is the one you're talking about.
Amazing Bulk. And it was the effects were the acting. It was a combination of the worst, 3D animation you can imagine with live actors.
Oh.
Yeah, everything's green screen. Everything besides the actors, and it's a mockbuster knockoff of the Incredible Hulk.
It's crazy.
That sounds amazing.
And it's one of the most entertaining things. I was like really amazed that I was that entertained by it. That's the thing I think people don't realize, is that you can be very entertained by something terrible.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember one of the times we came in before we recorded, and you're showing me this guy that you're calling like the next Tommy Wiseau, and that what movie was that? Like the Trap House?
Yeah. what's the guy's name? Neil Breen. You know Neil Breen,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So he is really hard to watch those. Actually, the clips of them are really entertaining, but I watched a whole one the other day. That was kind of hard to watch because he just keeps on repeating the same things. But he, for some reason, hates laptops, hates old laptops because he constantly spilling coffee on them, knocking them off the desk. I don't know what. It's just he found some laptops that he could destroy. That would be a good gimmick. He always has a hot girl in there, and yeah.
Gotta love that.
And his acting is terrible. Yeah, one where his friend was shot, but he thought he committed suicide. And it was basically, why did you commit suicide? I don't know why you committed suicide. Why did you kill yourself? This is terrible. Why did you commit suicide? Kind of like that. Or if you just don't know what to do, you just kind of on repeating it. Kind of like Arnold in Predator. Kill me. I'm here. I'm here. Kill me. Kill me. See me? I'm over here. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to improv here, but I don't know. I'm here.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, so that's that. Oh, my God. So, Matt, I noticed that you directed the feature film, Take Back the Knife. And that, was that selected as, no, the short film Phobia was selected as one of the After Dark films, 8 Shorts to Die For.
Yes.
In 2009, a decade
ago. When I made my mark on the scene, I guess, if you will.
Oh, all right, cool.
In my small way of making my mark on the scene.
And you also directed Take Back the Knife.
Yes, that's a feature, and that's coming out through Darkside Releasing sometime.
Oh, I see that. It's been picked up by Darkside. Oh, cool. Well, that's good.
So that'll be either end of the year, beginning of next year. That'll be out on DVD and Blu-ray, streaming, all that. It is currently on Amazon Prime, though. So if you watch stuff on there, you can catch it there. But if you need to hold the physical disc, it's coming soon. Okay. It's coming in this winter.
Speaking of physical discs, you used to bring a shitload of DVDs to the Fat Cat bar, whatever.
Yeah.
So after you just give them away, just stacks of DVDs.
And a lot of those just came from asking people or companies or whatever, like, hey, I'm doing this thing. Do you have any promo stuff?
Oh, okay.
And then I just ended up with all of those. And I was like, please get these out of my house.
So I've gotten a couple. I mean, I grabbed a couple and found some gems in there. So are there still some left?
There's of course still some.
Okay.
I've got some shows coming up that they are going to be distributed at.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah. I just remember this huge stacks of DVDs. Like, wow, this is quite a collection.
Yeah. I like giving stuff away, making people happy.
Yeah. That's good. That is good. I noticed that. That's fun. Also on IMDb, I noticed there was, I think it was on IMDb where I saw you had a nickname.
Which one?
Mickey.
Was it Matty Ice?
Matty Ice.
Yes.
That's it. Matty Ice.
Yes.
The Iceman.
Yes.
Where did that come from?
I used to work the Chicago International Film Festival.
Oh, okay.
I used to work there, and that was the nickname that I got for being cool under pressure.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's good. That's good.
So people that know me from Chicago International know me as Matty Ice, and it can.
Is that a Chicago International
have a Chicago
jacket?
International hoodie fleece thing on right now.
Very nice.
I no longer work for them, but I like this fleece a lot.
And did you learn then something about running a festival from that? Because that's a lot of work, and you put that together. It seems like with just a few people. I mean.
Yeah,
the Windy City Horrorama.
Yeah, my partner that started it with me, Alex Vasquez, he came from Chicago International as well. We met there.
Okay.
And yeah, he had more experience. He used to travel around the country doing different festivals and things like that. So he had more experience than I did because I was doing more stuff just in Chicago, and we kind of put our minds together to make Windy City Horrorama happen. But I was pretty familiar with how fests work. I did Chicago International for 5 years, so I knew my way around that festival, and then I traveled to other festivals, just not like Alex did where he was working, but just as a guest. I would just go and just watch movies at different festivals, so I knew how they worked.
Yeah. There's a lot to it, obviously.
Yeah.
With the whole your social media now with these youngsters.
Yeah. It's completely
electronic
insane.
Devices.
I wouldn't even say it's for youngsters, Rob. My grandma's on Facebook.
How about Mrs. Howard? Do you think she's on the...
She can neither hear, speak, nor see. I doubt she has any real feel for typing.
Well, let's talk about that. So, someone needs to pay the bills, and it's not us. We actually take out advertising on our own show.
Yep.
So it just goes right back into our pockets. But what we'd like to talk about now is Mrs. Howard's holiday
fruit cake.
Pumpkin. But this is a pumpkin cake.
Specifically, I haven't heard about this.
For the Halloween
This is new
season.
in the R&D department from the Howard Company.
Yeah, and our Sam and Dave R&B department also. And they have come up with a beautiful pumpkin cake. Mrs. Howard is here. There she is. Hey, Mrs. Howard. She's giving the thumbs up again. Thank
Feeling
you.
my face. I usually don't like it when she does that, but, that's just the way we operate here.
She doesn't like you. I think it's the last time you were trying to read her lips.
It was an accident.
She's deaf, dumb, and blind, so it's hard. She can't read to hear you, so she has to read your lips by putting her hands on your mouth.
Rob.
But you thought you kind of stuck them in there, kind of like De Niro did to Juliette Lewis, and that was kind of gross.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but I got to be honest, Rob. I think we need to work on getting some new sponsors. Because
I agree.
What is just never. They only deliver for you.
I know, but they keep on delivering.
For you specifically, I have to go to Oklahoma and you're going to Hawaii. I don't understand why we do that.
Well, that's just jealousy. I like
it's not jealousy. I'm just whatever.
Fine. We can work out something, I'm sure. Mrs. Howard's Holiday Pumpkin Cakes at a grocer near you. Yeah. Or you can order them direct.
Yeah, off of her website.
Mrs. Howard's
Howard
pumpkincake.com. Use the special discount code Pumpkin Holiday Howard.
To get 13% off of your shipping.
Right, which is $99 for shipping, and you can all you need to do is you get two. You just paid an additional $95.99 for shipping, and you get two.
It's a great deal.
Okay, it is good. The kids will love them. The squirrels love them too.
Most animals do.
Most animals, but the
scavenger
really
type animals
love it. Yeah. Mrs. Howard's holiday pumpkin cakes. Thank you for that. So Matt, back to Mr. Matt Storc, who is a monster kid. What does that mean?
Remember Famous Monsters of Filmland, the magazine and everything? Well, if you were a fan of like monsters and monster magazines, they called you Monster Kid. And I feel like I'm the last of the monster kids because the kids nowadays don't look at magazines anymore.
That's true.
I don't know what the tech monster kid name would be. But that's the generation after me. I feel like I'm the last here.
Okay. Cool. I used to definitely hold on to a magazine and look at the monsters. I mean, for me, it was like Dracula, the Universal monsters, or the Creature from the Black Lagoon, that kind
of thing. My favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those films growing up. Those were definitely a gateway drug.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The models have come back too. They were like 4-5 pieces. It was pretty good. The Creature from the Black Lagoon was like, it was the base was like the swamp, and then like two halves, and I don't know, there was probably another piece in there. And there was a good Dracula one too, and super fun. I love monsters. I always thought it would be cool if they were real.
Be kind of terrifying.
Yeah, but cool at the same time. I think that's part of it.
I think they'd be my friends.
Yeah, I think so. Also, it says you're a karaoke superstar.
Yes.
What's your favorite? What's your go-to? What's your go-to?
I don't have a go-to, but I have but I have like a go-to like section. I always do 90s one-hit wonders.
Ooh.
So that's a whole bevy you could pick from there. Bittersweet Symphony, Breakfast at Tiffany's, A Closing Time.
That's classic.
All of those
any
are in
ska?
heavy rotation. I've
Never
done
knocked on wood.
Yeah, I've done Mighty Mighty Boss Tones before.
Oh,
very nice.
I've definitely done at like a punk karaoke, like me first and the Gimme Gimmes, like a cover of something that they've done.
Sum 41.
I've never done Sum 41, but I've seen Sum 41 live, and they're incredible live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of my area of
no
operation.
Breakfast Club stuff.
Yeah. Don't you forget about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll take that out?
I'll take it out.
Okay. All right. Good.
So a whole list, a whole lot of them. Last time I went, well, this is not a 90s one-hit wonder, but the last time I went to karaoke, I think I ripped up a version of Boys of Summer, the Don Henley joint.
Oh, yeah.
I had a good time with that one.
Okay.
Never did that before, and that was the first time last time I went to karaoke, which was like a month ago.
Okay, let's hear it.
Nah, I can't do it now. I'm not in a bar. I have
beer.
Rob, let's get him a drink. Put on the backtrack.
Yeah, I'll pull it up on the. I don't have to, to karaoke, Don Henley. That's a good one. The Sunset Strip. Well, that was another. Was that Don Henley?
Well, I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun. You know that one?
That's
Don
going over
Henley.
my head.
On the Sunset Strip.
Oh, yeah,
You know
yeah.
that?
I know that one.
And then I like the Deadhead sticker on the Cadillac.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's in Boys of Summer. Yeah.
Oh, that's in Boys of Summer.
That's in Boys of Summer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Boys of Summer. Yeah. See, I'm going to sing it. All right, let's go, Cornbread.
What do you mean,
Right.
let's go?
Let's do it. You take the high part, you take...
I'd rather do Afternoon Delight with you, Rob.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Afternoon Delight?
Oh, God, really? What is that, the Starland Band or something? What is that called?
I don't know the band name, but
okay.
Skyrockets at Night,
Yeah.
Afternoon Delight.
Yeah.
I love
That's a
couple
little
songs.
intimate for me. I think Cheech would want to do that with you. The Afternoon Delight.
It's right behind me.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
I know. He's gonna get you. So that's amazing. See, we learn a lot about our guests on this show. Karaoke superstar. Does that mean you've won?
No, I've never won anything.
Oh, okay.
But do you go to karaoke competitions?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
You're a self-styled karaoke superstar.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Cool.
I'm a for fun karaoke superstar, not a lauded karaoke superstar.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. That's good. You hit you know it. You know how to play that game. That's for sure. Well, let's go back to the Monster Kid then. What film would you say was your seminal horror intro?
This is going to be a deep cut, but this is the one I always say. So I'm sure Rob, you're familiar with the full moon movies of the 90s. So like the Puppet Master kind of movies.
Oh yes.
And all those.
Oh yeah. Love.
They're the third entry in the Subspecies series, which is called Bloodlust Subspecies 3, is the first horror movie I vividly remember, like sort of walking in on and like scaring the shit out of me. But then I went back and I like had to watch it. And we were a 90s family when I was growing up, and so of course we had like stolen cable. So we had paid.
Area?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we
had stolen cable.
the pay-per-view would had it on. So then like it would just come on again right after it was over. And I probably watched it like 6 or 7 times because I was like, I'm terrified by this, but I'm fascinated by why I'm terrified.
Subspecies
3. Bloodlust. Yeah. Specifically that one because
you didn't like 1 or 2.
I never. I didn't get to see those first.
Okay.
3 was what was on at that moment that shook me to my core, and then I went back and of course saw all of them. But when I was very young, that was the one that got the bug going.
Wow.
And it was fun finding that movie again later in my teenage years and being like, that was the movie.
Yeah,
that was the one that got me so bad when I was so young.
So you were scared to hell and attracted to it.
Yes.
That's just great. That's what horror's about.
That's
so
right.
Cornbread, I know part of your horror history.
Yeah, you were a big part of it, Rob.
I was a big part of turning.
The one that would always take me to the movies.
That's right. With
Alex,
my son and Cornbread are the same age. And so we'd go and see the latest horror movie, a lot of Blumhouse stuff.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I don't know if we started off with Insidious, but that was...
I wasn't part of that crew.
Oh, okay.
It was Chernobyl Diaries was
Chernobyl
the first
Diaries.
one, yeah.
Okay, all right.
But I remember the first one that really made me, just really want to get into more was Sinister. Oh, my God.
Sinister was pretty damn good, too.
I love snuff films, right?
That was definitely a good one. Yeah, some horror there. That's good.
My God,
and the thing about Cornbread is that you would look at him when you were watching, and you would see his head go down, like looking down to avoid the screen. But he was like one of those things where you're like horrified, but you have to be there. It's like, I can't look, but my God, it's amazing. So the good stuff. So I've set you on that path, which is always I like to send people on the horror path.
You like to horrify people?
I do. Remember, some of them were late, and so it would be 10, 11, whatever.
Oh my God!
Off on the dark street.
Yep,
and
right
then
in
you
front
were
of my
like
house.
A little scared, I think.
I'd always run up to my stairs.
Right. It's like, see you later. You're going home to the safe home. I don't know about you.
Still be scared. Well, I remember Seth was always really scared getting dropped off because of his red Insidious door.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He's like, my door's too creepy. I don't even want to go into my own home.
That was a kind of creepy door, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of like a Dario Argento Suspiria door, too.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. So we've seen the inception of horror for Matt. What are some of your favorites?
I'm definitely a splatter movie guy. I like the blood, and I like comedy with my blood too. So I like stuff like Evil Dead, Reanimator.
Sure.
Oh my God. Yes.
Those are definitely 2 huge favorites for me. On the lighter side,
Return of the Living Dead too.
Love Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah. Okay.
On the lighter side, maybe not so much blood, but I think probably the best mix of horror and comedy is Beetlejuice.
Yep.
One of my favorite movies
Classic.
ever.
I do love that.
I really like one that's sort of doesn't get talked about enough, but I think is one of my favorite movies of all time is John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh my God. I got to see that on 35 millimeter really recently. God, that was so good.
Isn't that
It's one of
great?
my favorites. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's really an overlooked film.
It really
is. That was based on Mr. Cthulhu himself.
Yeah,
right? Lovecraft.
I like a lot of the Lovecraft adaptations.
Yeah,
too.
right.
Yeah,
Reanimator is another
From
Lovecraft.
Beyond is incredible.
From Beyond. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lovecraft got the pineal gland thing going on and shit flying around above you, and it's always there. But oh my God, so great. Yeah. Fun stuff. How about let's say the more paranormal? Are you not into that as much, or just more of the splatter?
I like it. No, I mean, if it's horror, I like it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot that I turn away from. I'll watch anything as long as it's a genre.
Phantasm?
Yeah, I love Phantasm.
Yeah.
I've even loved recently, like the first Paranormal Activity movie. I think is fantastic.
It was so well done.
It's really well done. It's a good movie. And of course,
it was the inception of that whole thing. It started off that deal.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a modern example, but like I think where we went after Paranormal Activity is kind of where things got a little shaky and not so good. But like
hundreds
found footage and
oh my God.
All the sequels.
Yeah.
Just doors closing with no one there type thing, and it's like, well, Paranormal Activity built you up, and so you were scared, but then these kind of like knockoffs that came later forgot that.
Actually, so Chernobyl Diaries was a similar kind of film because it was they're making a documentary
it was found footage. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like inspired. It was probably more inspired by Blair Witch than Paranormal Activity. So. And
really
again, those were
done.
Mutants. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. And actually, the biggest jump scare was like a bear, right? It was just, that was terrifying.
Yeah, there was so much. I want to revisit that movie. I haven't seen it since theaters, but it's great.
Like a good jump scare. I mean,
I don't. They're cheap.
How about the Insidious jump scare?
There's which one? There's so many.
In the living room where
he's just standing behind.
Oh
my God,
devil man!
I know it's coming.
Yeah.
I still hate it every time though.
It is. It's so greatly done.
It is.
That.
Who made that?
Insidious was James Wan.
James Wan. Yeah. He's definitely by far like one of the best mainstream horror creators nowadays. He
and the Blumhouse family of stuff has come up with a great new generation of horror.
I feel like it's getting a little stagnant right now.
I think it's time for a little shift.
I think there will be one really soon. The next big thing's going to be coming out.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
appropriate for the 2020s coming into them.
Yeah, something
new decade, new rules.
Something apocalyptic. I don't know. There's a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah.
Also, I just wanted to say that you seem to have a high tolerance for kind of crappy production values, and that was interesting to me because you've kind of turned me on to that a little too. Just like the Incredible Bulk,
right?
So there's value in it.
I think there really is value in it, and it's like if I'm entertained, I don't care how I'm entertained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if this movie's making me laugh,
right?
Whether that is its intention or whether its intention is flawed, whatever. Yeah. If I am entertained, I will like the movie. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to be like, well, I hate that movie, but I like this because it was so bad it was good. It's like no, I just like it, know, because you kind of just. You like what you like, and I think we need more of that. We need more people just embracing what they like and not feeling like they have to follow the rules of what they
or they have to even like explain or like rationalize why they like it.
Right, and that's kind of
that.
That's kind of always been like my outlook on these type of things. And if there's something in it, whether it's a story or a performance or the way it's shot, something like that, there's something I can grab onto.
Yeah,
I don't care. If the boom mic is in half the movie. If the story's good, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. If it was shot on a camcorder that somebody bought at Best Buy in '97, if the performances are good and the story's cool or there's a cool monster in it, I'm in. I don't care.
That's true. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So it's hard, to really appreciate some of the indie stuff like that. I think because a big part of any film starts with a script, and typically a big production company is going to spend a lot of money on a book deal, or it's like, okay, it's the whole seed of the film. So if you have a great idea like the Big Bulk, then you there was something to it, I guess. I don't know.
And I think it's a commitment to
it's definitely
thing it is. Like Amazing Bulk definitely committed to the fact it's like, okay, we're going to do all CG everything. We don't have CG money. but we're going to do all CG everything. And there's literally like a 20-minute segment at the end where everything in the kitchen sink gets thrown at the screen.
Yeah.
Every clip art and everything they can find to animate in their CGI gets thrown on the screen there. And any movie that does something like that, like, how could you just not like appreciate it? You know, like, because they're going for it, they're committing to a thing, and they're seeing it through.
It's true. And anything, if you see a comic or any artist, as long as they're committing completely to it, then you're like with them. If they're not, then screw them. So you were just in Las Vegas. Does that have to stay there, or can you talk about it?
I can talk about it. Everything that happened in Vegas can be talked about. Nothing has to stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just in Vegas. This was a couple months ago, but I did a panel for the Days of the Dead convention. It was an indie filmmakers panel that they invited me to be on, and it was really cool to meet a bunch of other filmmakers that were from everywhere, honestly. We had filmmakers from Los Angeles, from Texas, from the Midwest, all there doing this panel and, you know, talking about the struggles, really just the struggles. No, we didn't really talk much positives. We talked a lot about the struggles of sort of indie filmmaking and indie horror to a nice crowd that came out to watch us do the little talk and everything like that. It was super cool. It was a really cool experience.
Nice.
And I got to do the Vegas thing too, which I had never been out there. And I was like, you want me to be on a panel in Vegas? I've never been there. Hell yes, I'm coming.
Sure. Very nice. Very nice.
Did you get married?
I did, yes.
That's very nice.
That's going to stay there.
He's still there, right?
Yes, correct. Correct. I don't judge.
Yeah, no, don't judge.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. No, your girlfriend I've met, she's super nice at a lot of the events.
Yes, she's also the third head of the Hydra for Horrorama as well.
She's always there.
She runs it with me and Alex. Ashley is heavily involved in the scene as well.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah,
a lucky man.
Yeah, we get to do these cool, weird things together.
Very nice, very nice. What are you working on now? Well, obviously, I think you're probably working on your the film release, the Dark Side releasing and all that going, right?
Yeah, that's been a long project. I mean, we started shooting that movie in 2013. It's now 2019, and like it's finally coming out. Like again, actually, it had distribution for 2 years. Our distributor died. We're gonna put those in quotes though. And seemingly just ran off with all of our stuff and money. So then the rights came back to me, and we have found this wonderful new company to get distribution, to give us distribution again this year. Yeah, so it's been a long journey, and I'm ready to actually have it come out. I'll promote it, but that's it then. You know what I mean? Like, this is a nice end of the story, because it never felt like the end with the last terrible distributor.
Getting some nice closure, getting that weight off your shoulders. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, so we're done with Take Back once it's out, and we'll, like I said, we'll be promoting it and everything like that, but no more work on that movie.
That's a good thing.
We started shooting something a couple weeks ago, finally, again, which may be a feature, it may be a short. It's very experimental. It's just trying to kind of get me back into making stuff again, because I haven't really shot anything since 2014 when we kind of finished the movie. We did one short after the movie. I haven't done anything in 5 years besides I did stage stuff and I did the festivals, but now it's time to like direct a movie again. So
yeah, I'm thinking of making a feature-length version of my Yelling Creature animation, which is on YouTube. And it's like 9 seconds long, and it's just like a clay creature just going, no! And it's got over 2 million views, so I figure I could just stretch that out somehow. And
just add another
work on the
hour and a half. Yeah, sure.
To stretch that out a little.
Just
give it some,
literally all the dialogue.
Character arc and.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Okay, good.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll play it.
You would love it.
If it's good, I'll play it.
You would love it. So I had to make a little money off of that thing, but then they came up with new rules, like you have to have so many subscribers, watch so many hours of your shit a month, you know. So
that's all bullshit.
I think it was all that Grumpy Cat's fault. He won all the money.
No, it's that.
Now he's dead. Now I think they're still milking the cat's
when
corpse
you think
for,
about it,
money.
When you think about it, almost probably like half the YouTube animals that went viral are probably dead at this point.
Oh yeah, all the birds and the puppies.
Dramatic
dead puppies.
Dramatic groundhog or whatever. Yeah.
Dead.
Keyboard cat's dead. Yeah.
Dead. Grumpy cat dead.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's a wild world we live in. Yeah.
Yeah. Just that big tortoise though. He's gonna outlive us all.
He's probably still kicking it. Yeah.
Yeah. Grumpy tortoise. I want to Cheech. Can you do anything funny? He's up there. He's on level 4 there. Yeah. Oh, is he chewing on something?
He's just
he could be pleasuring himself. He's known to do that. He usually goes into his cave there, his man cave.
Can appreciate the need for privacy.
Yeah,
for something like that.
Yeah, he doesn't show it. So, man's got his needs there. Chinchilla man. So, this is crazy. So I think our sponsor, do you not want to even do a What Is X commercial?
I mean,
Grizzo?
We can do a What Is X commercial. I'm just a little fed up with that company.
Oh my God. Fine.
But no, we can do it. We can do it. They're burning their bridges with me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk to them and see if they can't throw you a bone.
Last time they threw me a bone, I was in Alaska for 2 weeks.
What is X? At least they gave you some seal blubber to hold you over for the long Arctic winter.
I don't want to talk about it.
How many days of night?
It was 2 weeks of night.
Of night.
Yeah.
So that was a good time to send you there. Seal blubber and a little igloo, which was nice of them to put you up at the Hilton Igloo, and a little nice Eskimo mama for you, keep you warm.
Not even, just me.
Oh,
okay. with a sea lion eating seal blubber for about 2 weeks.
Complete darkness.
I couldn't even see what was happening around me.
Well, that brings us to our great What Is X plug-in of the month. What is X? 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 It has to do with pumpkins. It has to do with seeing at night. And it also has to do with the current economy. So what does it do?
Well, let's get into it. The new What Is X feature on the app.
Right.
It allows you to it's sort of like a flashlight, right?
It is, but it also allows you to trade on the worldwide pumpkin market.
Yeah.
At the same time at night, because that's when it all happens, of course.
Especially only really in October.
The Chinese time zone.
Oh, let's not get into them.
Okay. The pumpkins are the worldwide pumpkin trading market is intensely competitive.
Mm-hmm.
You can get an edge with the What Is X pumpkin trading app, and it's also got the night light, which any phone has, but this is a
orange light,
special
specific
orange light.
Yeah.
And if you turn out the lights, you can turn that light on and see where pumpkins splat is on the wall.
Yeah.
For a pumpkin crime scene thing.
And also, there's that feature where it pretty much displays like that rolling sign for the NASDAQ, seeing where the pumpkin socks are for all the different kinds. Green pumpkins, white pumpkins, big pumpkins, small pumpkins. All of the alike.
That's true, yeah. It's not just and then there's the gourds, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But pumpkins, and also the big ones. The world record holding.
Oh, yeah. Those ones
that's
always sell
for
a lot.
Market.
Mm-hmm.
Typically,
blue
that
chips
goes to auction.
Yeah.
That's orange chips.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget to get your special pumpkin chips implanted into your skin so that you can always be tracking pumpkins across the world through What Is X.
Well, that's the thing. You know that we have the whole new genetic modification, CRISPR technology built in.
Yes.
So can partly become part of the pumpkin hive mind.
Yes.
By implanting.
What a
these.
great mind to be in, too.
I know. Yeah.
The only
Charlie
downside,
Brown, Great Pumpkin Patch. You know, the
only
whole...
downside is when you smell pumpkin seeds being roasted, it does give you quite the headache.
That's true.
It's like a million pumpkins crying out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that pumpkin that people take the guts of it and spill it out. It looks like the pumpkin is vomiting.
Yeah. Terrifying. Yeah.
Horrible.
So yeah, get this new feature today.
What is X? Still gonna send you to Anchorage.
Not again, please.
All right, Antarctica.
That's not sweetening the deal.
It's a research station.
Oh, this is just
I
turning
heard about something landing there recently, and they want you to check it out.
I'm gonna die out there.
I think there's some dogs, some Norwegians have a
couple helicopters. Me shack.
Yeah, there's so check that out.
But yeah, order this new What Is X app through the App Store today for $13.79, and if you enter the code Apocalypse Cinema, you get the gourd tracker in addition.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. But
well, it's free.
Yeah, not even funny. I don't like the gourds.
Well, Rob, remember,
you know what
we're
happened.
contractually obligated to say that.
But just the gourd thing when I was a kid, it's bad memory. You know?
What Is X doesn't want you to talk about that.
All right. Thank you, What Is X, for your sponsorship, and this is incredible. What is X? 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 Back with Mr. Matt Storc. Am I pronouncing that correctly, or is it Storc?
No. Yeah, you had it right the first time, but the third one is also a nickname I go by.
Storc.
Yep, that's the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Matty Ice and that. Those are what's on my IMDb.
Is that a shortened version, like Ellis Island shortened?
Actually, Storc is a shortened version of something, but we haven't been able to figure out what it is.
You don't know what it is.
But we do know it has been shortened from something. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So, is it a Polish origin, or is it a Czechoslovakian?
It's either Polish or German.
Yeah, okay.
That's where because I'm both, or at least the name is both. So
okay, yeah.
So we're not sure.
And do you hate your other self, to like the German part?
No.
Try to oppress the Polish part of you?
There's Polish, German, and Irish just coexisting within me,
and
we all like each other.
Oh, that's good.
That's
good. Mm-hmm. Well, if you're Russian, German, and Polish, then...
it might be a little
the
more
hate
dicey.
I have for myself is just because I'm a filmaker. That's the only reason that I hate
why
myself.
the hell
why am I doing this?
did I do this?
Gotta be a masochist, yep.
Like, no money. Oh, my God. So... what I want to see, what is the next film duet at Buckets of Blood? Because I want to tell people about that.
I don't
But you don't have anything.
I don't have one for October, but I do have one at the Logan Theatre.
Oh, okay.
Which is already Tuesday, so I don't know when this airs. But
I can put it up tomorrow.
All right, sweet. Tuesday the 29th, I believe it is.
Yeah.
I'm at the Logan Theatre. I'm doing Halloween 1978 and Halloween 2018.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Back to
yeah.
back.
I was hearing about that.
And then in between, we were just talking about this, I'll be giving away a stack of shit from my closet. So,
okay. That's
so during
funny
the
I brought that up.
I'm giving stuff out.
Lots of those DVDs.
And there'll be some VHSs as well. If you're still rocking a VCR, I'll be giving some of those away. No Betamaxes, no Laserdiscs, but there will be some Blues, some DVDs, and some VHSs being just thrust upon you for coming to see the two Halloweens at the Logan Theatre.
Very nice.
Okay. Logan Theatre, Tuesday, October 29th at 7?
9.
9?
7, 9?
9.
So 9, 10,
Niner.
11?
9-ish.
9,
9.
10, 11.
9 to 10:30 is the first movie, and then at 10:30 I give you all my shit that I don't want, and then at 11...
You're going to be there till like 1 a.m.
I'll be there until the second movie starts.
Well, the movie will be there.
And I've seen the 2018 film a couple times now, so I've
not seen that yet. So
really,
I have not seen the 2018 version yet. But it'll be fun to see them back to back. The connections.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing that they're doing those back to back and letting me kind of play during the intermission and stuff like that. So it's gonna be super fun. And then I liked the new Halloween a lot. I recommend it. I like it if you like the old one. So
some great homage, some great sequences. It was really good.
Donald Pleasance is dead, but it's too bad that he couldn't have been part of it.
Yeah.
He would have too if he wasn't around.
Oh, sure.
He made it to 6 movies. He would have done it if he was still around.
Death has come to your town. What are you saying? There's town is lined up like a slaughter. Oh man.
Is that Pet Cemetery?
No, that was just a terrible imitation of the sheriff guy in Halloween. He didn't have a southern accent. He was from Haddonfield, Illinois, for God's sake. And they had mountains too, didn't they? In Haddonfield, Illinois. It's shot in California.
I know that literally, if you're looking at the first movie, there's literally leaves on the ground in only certain parts of the. You can see the palm trees too. Yeah.
And then of course the school has the outdoor kind of lockers which is a California thing.
Yeah.
They would never have that.
I mean, we kind of had that in Maine South. Maine South was imported from California.
They moved the school?
Pieces of the school, yeah. The only part that was like originally built for Illinois was the A-Wing, I believe.
What?
That's what I heard.
That sounds ridiculous. Who told you this fanciful story?
A alum called my mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I know your mother.
Yeah.
Very well.
Okay.
I was trying to come up with a good mother joke, but I've never met your mother, actually. But,
really?
No,
yeah,
I don't
sure.
think
No, you met her once.
Oh, I did come in once. I think I saw the Dash Hounds, and then
yes,
and saw your mother. No, I did. Yeah.
At the very least once.
Yeah.
Known me for years. Come on.
It's been a long time, but I, never really went inside. Maybe once.
Well, when my mom dropped me off sometimes.
Oh, when your mom dropped you off. Oh, that's true.
Used to walk to school every morning with Alex. Yeah.
I know. I remember. Here it comes. That was a long walk, you guys.
Not even. Compared to where my house was, that's not a long walk.
Well, I know that's what I mean. Your house, and then to our house, and then to Maine South. It was
I get dropped off at your house. Yeah, it was easy.
Oh, you got dropped off.
Yeah.
You didn't slop all the way.
No. I didn't have time for that.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's, this is all. Where did you go to school, Mr. Matt Storc?
I went to high school, Lane Tech.
Ooh.
Aha.
And then I went to Columbia, which we talked about at the beginning.
Yeah, Lane Tech.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that have gone to Lane Tech.
Stuart Gordon went to Lane Tech.
Yeah. There you go.
So it's me and Stuart Gordon rocking the horror of Lane Tech. The only thing that the two of us have in common besides making horror movies.
I come from a rock guitar high school, Deerfield High School. So Paul Hamer of Hamer Guitars and Dean Zielinski of Dean Guitars, both went to high school there. So that built the guitars for Cheap Trick and Kiss and Jethro Tull. So it was pretty. For some reason, it was rock guitars. Maine South. What are you guys?
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, besides
that's it. We had the scene Breakfast Club shot on our football field.
Oh,
that's
that
about
was
it. Yeah, the final scene with Bender putting up his fist. I was at Maine South football field. Yeah.
Have you done that? Have you gone out and done it and taken a picture of yourself?
You know what? I never got a picture of myself there, but I was always in that spot. That was where the bandstands were.
Trombone?
Tuba. Sousaphone.
Sousaphone, that's right. Sousaphone. Yes. Whatever. Did they have trombones?
Yeah, of course we had trombones. It's a full-fledged marching band.
Okay, give it the sousaphone.
Yes.
But not the euphonium?
Euphonium, that's
The tuba wraps around your body?
that's a sousaphone.
Oh, that's a sousaphone.
Yeah, normal tuba is what we play in concert. That doesn't wrap around our body.
Oh, okay. The wrap around the body is just so you can walk with the damn thing, right?
Yes, so we can march with it.
Did Sousa come up with that idea?
I don't know who did. I
Called the
didn't.
sousaphone.
I didn't like the any of the way that they went about that. It always killed my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
All that weight just sitting on one shoulder. Not a fan.
Yeah. The flute. That's the way to go, I think.
Jethro Tull.
Yeah, that's right. You could even stand on one foot with that damn thing. It's just like perched like a crane or something.
If you even want it even lighter, you should go for a piccolo.
Piccolo, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. Yeah, you get some big parts in there. Especially the national anthem or whatever or something. Yeah.
Or just Yankees marching on the those British bastards on the front.
And then you got a bandage on your head, and then there's a guy playing the drum, and then
another just dedicated to holding a flag.
And then they shoot your ass because the tactics were so crap back then.
With crap weaponry, yeah.
Yeah.
We've come a long way. Really efficient ways of killing each other now.
Efficient kills, and you can reach out and touch people from a long... What's the longest sniper shot? You would know.
Why would I know?
Mile and a half. You're a major sniper fan, I know.
I didn't even like American Sniper.
I have books about the greatest sniper of the Vietnam War, Carlos Hathcock, and how he sniped. He'd crawl all in the grass for hours.
Deep in the shit.
Oh, yeah. And I think he was one of the guys that invented the ghillie suit. You know, that which is where you just put branches and then you just
make you look like moss. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how the hell did we get talking about that? Anyway, we're crazy. We're just crazy.
Love tangents here.
Yeah. It's. I think we should definitely talk about. Should we talk about the Joker?
I mean, it's fresh. It's recent. It's new.
Then we could talk about it around it. Some people haven't
around the
seen
bush.
it.
I mean, we can still talk about it, just no spoilers.
That sounds good. So we talked about it a little already. What's your overall opinion, Mr. Matt?
I dug it, but I kind of got the choppy, sort of exploitation-y kind of feel from the movie that I wasn't expecting to get because the plot is so Scorsese, and you think you're gonna get a kind of a Scorsese knockoff or a Scorsese movie, but really it was kind of a dirty, choppy, like I said, and I mean in terms of the editing and everything like that, and very exploitation-y. So I was okay, I'm on board with this. I dig it.
Yeah, it certainly was not your typical Batman type of film with the the larger than life characters with superpowers. It was not anything like that, if that's not a spoiler. There's not a true origin, it's not can I say that it doesn't fall into a vat of chemicals?
Oh yeah.
He doesn't fall into a vat of chemicals.
Well, that's a spoiler.
Is it?
Well, yeah, he doesn't.
I know.
People might wonder that.
Oh, he doesn't yet.
Maybe in the sequel that will never come out.
Yeah. So what was up with that? The major league references to Taxi Driver and Rupert Pupkin and the King of Comedy, and I mean it was just weird.
Yeah, it was definitely...
De Niro plays, the character. Reverses it.
His King of Comedy character.
Right.
And I think that was another thing I dug about it, that it was kind of doing the Scorsese riff thing, but it didn't look or feel like a Scorsese movie at all. It was doing its own thing. Its own dirty, dirty thing.
But interesting that they went that...
Yeah, they made that choice. Very conscious choice to riff on those two movies specifically.
Yeah. Which I thought was cool.
Oh, yeah. I'd honestly go as far to say it's probably the greatest superhero, quote, unquote superhero movie of all time.
I'd get behind that. I mean, Phoenix is just incredible in those performances.
Oh my God, yeah.
Really astounding.
Like,
I mean, wow.
Comparing it, of course, to also Heath Ledger's, they're just two different.
So different.
Yeah, so different.
So different. I mean, Heath Ledger was incredible.
Well, he actually became
the
Joker, which was insane. But
yeah,
like
yeah.
the way I like this, I think most people previously may have considered The Dark Knight the greatest superhero movie ever created.
Right.
But the thing I like about the Joker is it transcends superhero movie. It doesn't rely on any of like the universe that DC created, like any of the superhero tropes. It was just a movie on its own, right? Than it was like to sell merchandise or anything else. It was just there.
But they do have
the
the Batman,
that thing
in there, but it's nicely done.
It's not even a crutch to like the plot. It's
not
just
at all,
there.
But it's
you could
cool
cut it out. It's a nice reference.
It puts you in the universe there, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Explanation behind the obsession of the Joker with Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
So one other thing I just wanted to dive into was then music and choices of music. Just a couple of films that you can think of that use music to greatest effect. Just cuts off of existing records. The best music choices.
Just of any movie?
Yeah.
Any?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's tough. There's a lot, though. I mean, because, like, Tarantino's been doing it forever. Then that was and Scorsese also, use of pop songs with violence is always fun.
Yeah.
All that's super cool. Yeah, there's was just having this conversation actually the other day with somebody about
really?
like favorite kind of needle drops in movies, and now I'm completely blanking on all of them.
I'll give you one of mine as Baby Driver.
Yeah, I was about to say that the way they incorporated all those into literally the editing of the film and just
and the character.
The character. Yeah,
absolutely
did it so well.
Fantastic choices for movies. One of the worst ones was what was it? Charlize Theron and what was it called? Blonde Dynamite.
Oh, Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde.
I kind of liked it. I mean, it did.
They were all so cheesy.
It was
like,
cheesy, but that was
Berlin,
like the purchase.
99 and Luftballons. It's like,
yeah, it was the movie. When
I hate obvious choices.
It's obvious, but it was meant for people to get nostalgic about the 80s,
See, I think I saw those Baby Driver and then that like in the same week.
Yeah, and you're
I was like,
Baby
oh
Driver did it so
God,
much better. Yeah,
they did a great job, and they did crap.
I liked Atomic Blonde. I mean, I like the movie.
I
like the needle
good.
drops too. But like, I like that music. Okay. So I think my feeling for the music kind of overtook sort of the use of the music in the movie, where I was just like, I like that song. I like this movie.
I'm very particular about music, so I guess maybe I'm more.
You're talking about Edgar Wright. I think I was talking with somebody. I was just talking with Ashley about this the other day. That I think when he used "Don't Stop Me Now" and "Shaun of the Dead" in that bar scene, I think that gave that song a second life a little bit, because you didn't hear that one on the radio as often, but it was a Queen Greatest Hits or whatever, but you didn't hear that one as often, and then sort of it was in the movie.
That's true.
And then like kind of in a Bohemian Rhapsody Wayne's World kind of way, it started kind of getting out there again, and then it was on the classic rock stations a lot, and I was like, I think Shaun of the Dead had something to do with sort of the re-popularity of Don't Stop Me Now again.
I just saw that at the Northerly Island. They have outdoor showings at Northerly Island, which is actually a little island out on by Soldier Field, and they showed it outside. It was a bit cold, but it was great to see that film because it's so well written. It's just a really great vehicle for zombies and a zomedy, I guess you'd call that, or zom comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one more because it kind of reminds me of like rom-coms.
Yeah.
Zom-coms.
Zom-com.
There
That's
you go.
what it is. Yeah. Zom-rom-com, actually. I think it's got all
Warm
three.
bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of death. It's good because, just about everyone is killed in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Mother. I don't think that's a spoiler.
For which one?
The Shaun of the Dead,
Oh,
his
yeah,
mother,
yeah.
gets, yeah. But that was a great use of music in there
yeah.
for that. Absolutely, yeah. No,
What about favorite album turned into a movie?
favorite album turned into a movie?
Yeah, Tommy.
Oh wow,
The
yeah,
Wall,
Tommy.
movies like that.
The Wall was so depressing. I just read it. I might like it now, but at the time I was not really up. But Tommy was amazing.
Yeah, you like Tommy a lot?
I did. I thought that was really cool.
Honestly,
I'm a Ken Russell fan. So
I
just
love him too,
his,
yeah.
His crazy ass visuals.
Well,
Also
gotta love Keith Moon as the creepy
yes,
pedophile
the
uncle.
perverted
Oh my god.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Acid Queen, and then Clapton as God, and the whole
Elton John.
Elton John with the giant his pinball wizard,
Yeah.
the huge heels he's got on.
But honestly, the more I think about the other Who movie, Quadrophenia,
Yeah.
I kind of dig it more.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not seen Quadrophenia.
Ooh, it's good.
I should check that out.
And it's the movie.
Malds versus Rockas.
Oh my god, yeah. The movie's kind of like made me get a better appreciation for the album, and I honestly think it might be one of the best. It might be better than Who's Next and Tommy.
Wow.
Which might be some pretty big words.
I should revisit that, and I think that's what we're all about.
Quadrophenia?
Well, just revisiting.
Nah, we're just all about Quadrophenia. Bellboy?
Well, yeah. I think, like, for instance, Mr. Matt over here, Storc, is that it?
Yep.
Yeah, Storc. I just call him Ilyich. Storavich for short. And just turning me on to like some of these movies, it's just a great service, I think. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Like all these beautiful movies that literally, even if you're on Netflix just trying to find something obscure, these movies you'd never even find them. Yeah.
Exactly. So Subspecies 3. See,
yes.
that's one I got to look forward to.
Yes, check
finding.
it out. That's on Amazon.
Oh, awesome.
So check
that
it out.
is tonight's viewing. I think I'm going to go check that out.
Just blow through the trilogy, man. 1, 2, and 3. They're all good.
Ooh.
The Hatchet
nice.
trilogy is really great.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I like this.
I want to recommend one to you, if you haven't seen it already, which I truly love this one. Dolph Lundgren in a recent film called Don't Kill It.
Oh, yeah. I did see that.
Did you?
Super fun. That
I
movie was super
love
fun.
that movie.
It's a great concept for a movie.
It's a great concept, well executed, and speaking of well executed,
there's a lot of gore in that movie.
A lot of gore.
From moment one in that movie.
I just love the city council meeting. It's just...
It's a gory movie.
It's fantastic.
It's a gory movie.
Have you seen
I've
it?
not heard of this.
Yeah. Dolph Lundgren.
How recent?
A couple of years, I think. It's pretty recent.
Yeah, it's pretty recent. The concept is just people get possessed and taken over, and they're turned into kind of like zombie-like rabid monsters, but you can't kill them because that's what keeps the
chain going.
So if you kill it, it's passed on to you, and then you're possessed.
Which is so brilliant. There's that great scene. Yeah,
that.
It's so fun. It's really, and they start right off with a bang.
Yep.
You know,
they have
that's
a super
what I
gory
love.
kill in the opening scene.
Don't hold off on me. Show me some death right away.
Hell yeah.
You know, don't mess around.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I actually haven't thought about it. I saw that when they first came out, but I haven't thought about that since, and I actually did really like that movie.
Okay, here, audience, I would say go see that for your Halloween horror. Don't Kill It with Dolph Lundgren. You got anything to recommend?
I mean, have I talked to you about Under the Silver Lake?
Yes, you did mention that. I don't think
on the
I've
podcast
seen
though.
that.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, Under the Silver Lake.
Yeah, it has Andrew Garfield by the guy that did It Follows.
Which I just saw. It Follows, and I dug that.
There's a couple marquee actors in there, like one of the creepy McBoyle twins from Always Sunny.
Okay.
Eric from That 70s Show, but like also Elvis's granddaughter's in it. But
interesting.
if you're looking for like a conspiracy kind of scary neo-noir, this movie never got a real wide distribution, even though it pulled in a lot, and again picked up by A24. But it went pretty much straight to DVD and streaming, and it is a trip. It is quite the journey, and it's just so bizarre and awesome. Have you ever seen it?
No, I missed that one.
Okay, good.
No.
Now we've got some...
It's very, very good.
Some good suggestions flying around here. I like it. And, Matt, do you have anything that you want to... other than the Tuesday night at the Logan?
I guess, I'll promote my movie again, because if you're still listening and you heard me at the beginning, it's coming out. So buy it when it comes out, so I can make another movie.
Title?
Take Back the Knife is the title of the movie.
The Knife.
Darkside Releasing is putting it out. They always put out the Dread Central Presents titles. So you might be familiar with them from if you've seen like the Kane Hodder documentary that they put out a couple of years ago. Stuff like that. And they come in bundles too. So if you're picking up your Dread Central, get mine with it,
All right. Cool.
To get a bundle, or watch it on Amazon Prime, which you can right now. I don't make any money off of that, but it's there. So watch it.
If you
tell
like
your
it,
friends.
buy it,
Watch it. Tell your friends. Get it out there. Spread the word. All that. And then of course, Windy City Horrorama is coming back in April 2020, and we're gonna have another slate of weekend of crazy ass new horror movies and some unearthed old movies that we
nothing you can mention yet.
Nothing has been booked yet, but we have gotten
it'll be great.
Ton of submissions so far that we're sifting through. So many so far this year, and we're only in October. But it's some really good stuff too, which is going to be really, really hard to. I've seen some of it. I haven't watched all of it obviously yet, but.
Knowing
it's
your
been
taste,
good stuff.
It'll be fun. It's going to be a great time, I'm sure.
Thank you. Yeah, awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Cool. All right, thanks, guys, for playing along, and we'll see you next time on Apocalypse Cinema. See you later. Say goodbye.
Yes, bye.